welcome back to my channel and to the fifth and final video in my Queen of Decals design videos. In this video I'm going to show you how I created the purple marble design. So getting straight into the action, I'm using Hippy Shake and Purpletini Blush, both from Team Gorgeous, as always, because I love Team Gorgeous. Now I just thought these two purples would look really pretty together and chose to do a marble. So into my monomer I've drained off a very small amount of liquid before going into Hippy Shake first, then Purpletini Blush, popping the bead onto the nail and then using the tip of my brush, my Liz Guild CJP brush, I've just swirled the two colours together. Not loads, just enough to sort of create a bit of a marbly mix going on, and then patted it down and just gently pushed out at the edges so that I've got no blank areas. Just added a little bit more of Purpletini Blush because I felt it needed it, and then I'm going to repeat the process until the entire nail is complete. Now it doesn't matter if this is a bit lumpy bumpy because once I come to cap it, it will all even itself out. The important thing to remember when you're doing a marble like this is not to I can't even think of the word now. You don't want to drag the product down. You just want to pat it down and leave it at that, because you'll just end up smushing the colours together and ruining your marble. And you don't want to over mix. You know, once you're happy, stop. So where I feel it needed it, I was just adding a little bit more Purpletini Blush, and then I would just press it down and then just keep continuing with the pattern. So I'm going to let you watch until I've finished the nail, and then I'll be back for the next bit. So I'm using the purple flower in the middle of the sheet, and I will cut out using my stalk scissors like I have done in all the other videos, and then holding the image with my tweezers, I'm just going to hold it in the water for about 30 seconds so that it comes away from the backing sheet. Now if when you do come to take it out the water and try and slide it off, it doesn't come, don't force it, just pop it back in the water for a bit longer and give it another try. So out of the water, just draining off the excess and then just gently pulling it away from the backing sheet. I'm going to hold it with my tweezers and place it on the nail where I want it and pat it down. Now because this nail was a little bit lumpy bumpy, it didn't hold in place as well as some of the others. I probably should have gone in with a thin layer of clear first, just to even it up a bit. It wasn't too bad, it just needed a little more force than the others. I was still being gentle, I was just being a little bit firmer. But because I didn't want it to pop off until I finished, I'm just going to use a very small wet bead over top to almost act as a little bit of glue, just to hold that down until I'm ready to cap. And it was actually at this point I decided to add the second flower. So back into the decals, and I'm going to cut the second one out. Now I apologise, I was having awful problems cutting out on camera because I just kept instinctively bringing it towards me. So you've just now got a few moments of looking at the nail and my pot of clear acrylic, which, in case you were wondering, is Clear Candy from Team Gorgeous. So because of the trouble I had with the first one, I'm just going in with a bit of clear acrylic first this time, just to even it out and help that decal stick down. Holding it in with my tweezers and then into the water. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm completely out of shot here. I probably should have edited it out, but I've not, so you've just got a few seconds of not a lot going on, but I'm doing exactly the same thing, holding it in the water, and then I will take it out and drain it on my kitchen roll, like I am now. So just draining that excess liquid off and then sliding it off the backing paper and then popping it where I want it on the nail. Gently pat it down. Remember, they are very, very fragile and delicate, so you want to pat very gently. You don't want to push and pull because you really don't want to tear them and ruin what's going on. And then I am going to go in and cap the entire nail. Because these are just display tips, I'm not worried about strength or structure. I'm just making sure the whole thing is covered so that when I come to refine it and make it look really neat and tidy with my file, I don't file into any of the design or the decal itself. And I'm using a dry-ish bead. Although I've had a few goes with these decals now, I still don't want the colour to smudge or run or anything, so I'm just playing it safe and going in with a slightly drier bead. And once this is all capped, I'm so sorry about keep going out of shot. I actually had to move my setup filming these videos, so I was a little bit all over the place at times. Bit out of kilter, shall we say. Once I've done all of that, I'm going to file it off camera, and now it is my favourite bit of any design because it's top coat time, and this is where the magic happens. My Team Gorgeous top gloss, as always, just a nice thin coat before popping it into my LED lamp to cure for 60 seconds. And then that is it, the last video in this little series using these Queen of Decals decals. But I assure you it won't be the last video using these because I have fallen in love. I will pop the links for all the products used in this video in the description box. Please give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye for now. Mwah!